find your way onto your mat or your seat or wherever you're at. And let's go ahead and get started. So bring yourself into a comfortable seat wherever you're at. And let's go ahead and start with our breathing. And we're just going to place one hand on our belly and one hand on our heart. We're going to just take a nice big deep breath in, filling up our belly. And then as we breathe out, letting our belly fully collapse towards our spine. Breathing in nice, big, deep breath into our belly. And then as you breathe out, letting your belly just fall all the way towards your spine. Just do that a few more times, breathing deep into your belly and blowing it up, filling it with air. And as you breathe out, just releasing fully. And maybe this time on your next in breath, fill up your belly and then bring your breath all the way up into your chest. So you're filling your belly and all the way up into your chest. And then as you breathe out, letting go with your chest and then releasing in your belly. Breathing in, filling your belly, then filling your chest. And then as you breathe out, releasing your chest and then your belly. And let's just do that a few more times. One more deep breath in, into your belly, into your chest, and then releasing your chest and then your belly. All right. You can release your hands down into your lap. You can close your eyes if they're not already closed, or focus your gaze downward. And let's just take a mindful moment, just a quick one here. Just notice how we've arrived at our practice today. Notice your physical body. Notice any areas of perhaps tension or ease. We notice your emotional state and what feelings are running through you right now. Maybe notice your mental state and what types of thoughts, if any, are going through your mind. And again, not trying to change, just becoming aware and maybe even bringing a little acceptance to how we've shown up today to our practice. Nice big deep breath in, full breath out, opening your eyes, returning to the screen. Let's go ahead and start with our warm up. A little bit shorter warm up today. So we're as always start with our shoulder rolls. So breathing in, shrug your shoulders up, and breathing out, roll your shoulders back. Just feeling into your shoulders. You need to warm them up. And then pausing and switching directions, breathing in, shrug your shoulders up and roll them forward. Couple more. And then return your shoulders to neutral. Breathing in, raise your arms up above your head. And as you breathe out, twist over to the right, one hand in front, one hand behind. And then breathing in, come back to center. Breathing out, twist over to the left. Breathing in, back to center. And out over to the right. Continue at your own pace. Breathing in, back to center. And breathing out as you twist. Just warming up our spine here. One more on each side. And then bring your hands back down to center. Hug your hug your arms forward like you're hugging someone or something. Use your love right now. And then as you breathe in, open up, arch your back slightly, look up. And as you breathe out, round your spine back, hug forward and look down. And then breathing in, open, arch, looking up. And breathing out, roll your spine back, look down. Continue at your own pace with seated cat cow. Matching your breath with your movement, breathing in as you open up, breathing out as you fold forward. Let's do one more full round. And then come back to neutral. Open your legs wide. Sitting up nice and tall. Reach your arms straight out in front of you. Clasp your hands like you're reaching out, grabbing onto a giant spoon, or that nice giant bowl of something in front of you that needs stirring. And you're going to reach forward towards the middle of your feet, and then you're going to begin to rotate as if you're stirring that giant pot. So you're going to lean back and then lean forward. Just some nice big circles as you move your torso around your hips, getting into your hip joints, your low back. And just at a pace that allows your back I don't know what I was going to say after that. Just allows your back, I guess. Mm. All right, and then pausing and going the other way. Matching your breath, breathing out as you lean forward, breathing in as you lean back. Do one more rotation and then come back to center. Come into your tabletop position. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. We're not going to be here for very long. In fact, we're going to walk our hands towards the top of our mat. We're going to curl our toes under and push ourselves up into our downward facing dog. We're just going to pause here in our downward facing dog for a moment. So remember, the motion comes from your hips. You're pulling up and back with your hips. Just going to relieve pressure off your wrists. Your heels can be up off the ground. Crown of your head is relaxing towards the mat. Opening up the back side of your body. Be nice, big, deep breath in. And then looking up towards your hands, you're going to step or hop your feet in between your hands. Forward fold here. Again, your hands can be on your mat. They can be on your shins. You can clasp opposite elbows. Just allow that crown of your head to release towards the floor as you pull up with your hips towards the sky. And then big deep breath in. Raise your arms up to the sky. Come all the way up on your tippy toes. Nice full body stretch. Really reach your arms up towards the sky. Let your hips pull down while you're reaching up, opening up all the centers of your body. Nice big deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release your heels, release your hands to heart center. Take a mindful moment here. Now that we're standing up, adjust yourself in any way you need to. A mindful moment. Just notice how you feel now that you're standing up. When you're ready, you're going to meet me in the middle of your mat, facing towards the long edge of your mat. We'll go ahead and do our palm tree vinyasa, which we've been practicing this quarter. So with your feet together, you're going to take a nice big deep breath in, raise your arms above your head, clasp your hands and flip your palms towards the sky. Breathing in, you're going to reach your arms towards the left and then back to center. Breathing in again, over to the right and then back to center. Breathing in, you're going to twist just your torso to the right and then back to center. Breathing in, twist to the left and back to center. The whole time your hips are facing forward. Bring your arms out to the side. Breathing in, twist to the right. Breathing out, back to center. Breathing in, twist to the left. Breathing out, back to center. Hands above your head, clasp your hands, flip your palms, fold forward at the waist, reaching your palms towards that opposite wall. Flat back here. Open your arms out to the side. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, bring your hands forward again and rise back up. Hands come to heart center. You're going to fold all the way forward to the ground. Deep breath in here and out. Breathing in, hands raise up, arms raise up to the sky. Bring your hands behind you. Clasp your hands behind you. On your next in breath, you're going to arch your back slightly and look up. And as you breathe out, you're going to come back to center. As you breathe in, you're going to twist to the right. And as you breathe out, come back to center. Breathing in, twist to the left. And back to center. Nice big deep breath in. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands still clasped behind you. And as you breathe in, come back to center. Flip your palms in either upside down prayer or right side up. And again, deep breath in, arch your back and look up. And breathe out, back to center. Breathing in, twist to the left, or sorry, to the right, and back to center. Breathe in, twist to the left, and back to center. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands stay the same. Release your palms towards the floor. And then slowly roll up. Shoulders, and then head back to center. Nice job. All right, we're going to stay here facing the long edge of the mat. We're going to separate our feet pretty wide. I'm going to take a nice big deep breath in, bring our arms up and out to the side. And as you breathe out, you're going to push your bottom back towards the back of the room. Bring your hands down to the mat in front of you. We're in a wide-legged forward fold here. And just adjust yourself a little bit here. Notice your thigh muscles, your quads, see if they're gripping in any way, and see if you can just release them. Allow them to just kind of release away from the bone. That's going to deepen the stretch down the back of your legs. You can place your right hand underneath your face. Lift your left hand up towards the sky, looking up. And then bring that left arm back down. Place your left arm under your face and lift your right arm up. And then bring your right arm back down. You're going to pivot your left foot so that it's pointing towards that that short edge of your mat. Your right foot's going to stay exactly as it is. And you're going to lift up into your warrior two here. So your arms come out to the side. Your gaze is out over your left hand. And notice your knee on your left leg and see if it's over your ankle. If it's not, just shift your hips so that they're moving towards that left leg, and that should bring your knee into alignment. The crown of your head comes up towards the ceiling. Deep breaths here. Find your nice strong base in your warrior two. And then stretch your left arm out or left hand out over those left toes. Sweep your right arm across your body. Reach those right fingertips towards that opposite wall. You can deepen your bend here in your knee just a little bit if you need a deeper stretch in that side body. But use your breath to open and allow. And then sweeping that right arm back up, come back to your warrior two. Gently place your right hand down on your right leg. Lift your left arm straight up, looking up towards those left fingertips. Reverse warrior here. Finding your strength. And then bringing that left arm down, sweeping your right arm with it, windmilling your hands down towards that left foot, pivoting your right foot so that both feet are facing the short edge of the mat. Step your right foot forward until you can place your heel down on the mat. Left leg stays bent. You're going to rise up here into your warrior one. Nice deep breath, finding your warrior one stance. Your hips are pointing towards the short edge of your mat. You can sweep your arms down. You can either bring them to your hips or you can clasp them behind your back, pulling your hands down, looking up, arching your back just slightly, opening up that chest, your throat. Then coming back to center, you're going to straighten that left leg. You can keep your hands clasped behind your back or keep them on your hips, your choice. And you're just going to lead with your nose out over, pulling that nose towards that wall in front of you. Coming down all the way down, drawing a line with your nose towards your knee, releasing the crown of your head towards the floor. Your hands are clasped behind your back. Perhaps you want to lift them towards the ceiling, a little bit deeper stretch here, or just leave them where they're at or bring them to your hips. And then pulling back towards the back of the room with that left hip will open it up even a little bit more. But go with your body, go with your breath. Do what feels best in your body. And then gently bending that left leg, rising back up through your warrior two. Bringing your hands down to the mat. You're going to pivot your left foot and then your right so that you, once again, you're in this wide-legged forward fold. And pause here. Again, see if you can release those quad muscles. They might automatically begin to grip here in this forward fold. Release the crown of your head towards the floor. Right hand comes down under your face again, lifting that left arm straight up, and your gaze follows. And then bringing your left arm down, left hand comes underneath your face, lifting your right arm straight up, gaze follows. And then bringing that right arm straight back down, pivoting your right foot so that's pointing towards that short edge of the mat, bending your right leg and rising up into your warrior two here, adjusting your hips so that knee is over the ankle, crown of the head comes up tall, arms out to the side, gaze out over your right hand. Nice strong warrior twos here. Reaching that right hand out over those right toes, bringing that hand down onto your, or that arm down onto your leg, sweeping your left arm across your body, really reaching towards that opposite wall with those left fingertips. Breathing deep into that left side body. Sweeping that left arm back up, coming back through your warrior two, gently releasing that left hand to your left leg, reaching your right arm straight up, gaze follows. Up towards the ceiling, deep breaths here. Reverse warrior. Sweeping both arms down towards that right foot, pivoting your left foot so that you're in this low lunge, and then stepping your left foot forward until you can place your heel down. And then rising up into your warrior one here, hips facing the short edge of your mat. Again, you can bring your hands to your hips. You can clasp your hands behind your back, straightening that right leg and leading with your nose like you're drawing a line, stretching out towards that opposite wall or towards that wall in front of you. And then pulling back with your right hip as you draw that line all the way down towards that right knee, releasing the crown of your head, doing what you will with your arms wherever they feel most available to you. Using your breath to open and allow here is a pose of total surrender. And gently bending that right knee, coming back up, releasing your hands to the mat, pivoting both feet so they're facing that long edge of the mat, wide-legged forward fold. You're going to heel toe your feet in a little bit closer. We're going to come down into a low squat. If this is not available to you because of your knees or your hips, just come all the way down onto your bottom and bring the soles of your feet together for butterfly. Otherwise, you can just begin to bring your bottom or your tailbone towards the mat. Adjust your feet closer if they need to be, closer or farther apart, till they're kind of nestled right on top of your upper arm or your elbow. Your elbow should be kind of in the crook of your leg bend. We're just going to stay here. You can bring your hands to heart center, and that will deepen the stretch just a little bit. Let your tailbone release down towards the ground, allowing the final little bits of energy from your hips and your spine to release down into the ground. And if you're on your bottom with the soles of your feet together again, just allowing yourself to deepen and relax into the ground, using your breath to release your legs just a little bit more. And we're going to bring our hands down, come gently all the way down onto our bottom. Center yourself long ways on the mat. Your feet are on the ground, your knees are bent. You're just going to gently roll back onto your back. Begin to prepare yourself for bridge pose. So tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. So bring them closer towards each other. Walk your heels toward your fingers and your fingers towards your heels. Nice compact body here. And then you're going to lift your hips up off the ground as far as they'll go. Find your bridge pose here. Make any adjustments. And you could stay here for a few breath cycles, or you can add a little bit of core work in by lifting, alternating heels. So one heel and then the other, bringing your belly button in towards your spine, and then lifting one heel and then the other. It's going to activate your core muscles a little bit more, building some deep inner strength in your abdominal wall, your low back, tops of your legs. We didn't do a balanced pose today, so this This is your reward. A little bit of ab work, if you so choose. A few more here. Just holding this bridge pose is going to strengthen your core. This is one of the number one ways to strengthen your core. Bridge pose. All right, release your hips all the way down to the ground. Bring your knees into your chest, hug them in, give them a nice good squeeze. You can even reach through and grab the inside of your big toe and pull your heels up towards the sky for a little bit of mid-back massage here. Moving back and forth gently. Open up that mid-back. Oh man, we still have some time. All right. We're going to do some more things. Don't you worry. All right, bring those feet back down. You're going to bring your right leg on top of your right ankle on top of your left leg. And then you're going to lift your left foot up off the ground. Weave your hands in between and so that they're clasped behind your left thigh. And here we are in our figure 4. Nice deep breaths here. Some options. You can flex your right foot. That'll give you a little bit different stretch. You can flex your left foot. You can straighten your left leg. That'll give you a stretch in your left leg. You can push out with your right elbow on your right leg, deepening the stretch that way. Kind of feeling in and doing what your body needs right now. And then releasing your hands. Release that left leg back down to the mat. Release your right leg. Switch sides. Left ankle comes on top of that right leg. Lift your right foot up off the ground. Weave your hands behind your right thigh and just settle in here on this side, adjusting until you feel a nice stretch. And again, directing your breath into any area that feels tense or tight. And releasing your right leg. Release your left. Stretch your left leg out in front of you. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Even bring it out towards your armpit or make some small circles to further release that hip. And then when you're ready, just gently guide your right knee across your left hip. Keep both shoulder blades on the ground. Just let gravity do the work here. Carrying that right knee across your body. Letting it sink down on the other side. And then bring that right leg back up. Realign your or recenter your hips. Stretch your right leg out. Hug your left knee in towards your chest and just some small circles here to open up that hip a little bit more. And then when you're ready, gently guide that left knee across the right hip. Both shoulder blades stay on the ground and just allow that knee, allow gravity to take it as deep as it can go. And then bring that left leg back up. Realign your hips and prepare yourself for Shavasana. So again, you can keep your feet on the ground and your knees bent. I recommend this if you have any low back issues. You can bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees fall out to the sides, or you can stretch your legs straight out in front of you for traditional Shavasana, your choice. Arms come down to the sides, palms face down if you want more calm or grounding energy, palms face up if you need some more up regulating or energizing energy. Find your comfortable Shavasana here. Nice big deep breath in. As you breathe out, closing down your eyes, turning your focus inward. Nice big deep breath in. And as you breathe out, sinking deeper into the ground. Nice big deep breath in. And as you breathe out, 10% more relaxed. Just notice yourself laying here in your Shavasana position, sinking deeper and deeper with each out breath, tuning out the outside world. Just becoming just 10% more relaxed with each out breath. We'll be here on our own for a few moments. I'll let you know when the time is up, so please just enjoy your Shavasana. If you're not ready to come out of Shavasana, you can just stay right where you are. And if you are ready to come out of Shavasana, I welcome you to invite some intuitive movement into your body, maybe starting with your feet and your hands, deepening your breath, maybe tapping your knees or moving them from side to side. Perhaps stretching your arms above your head, arching your back slightly. And when you're ready, rolling over onto one side and pausing for a moment. Just let that blood flow back through all your important organs before sitting up. And when you're ready, pushing yourself back up to seated. We'll go ahead and end our practice for today. I hope it was um, long enough for all of you. But again, thank you all for showing up for yourselves, for the people you serve. It's an honor to get to do yoga with you. The light in me is a direct reflection of the light in all of you. Namaste. Ah, thank you. And it feels good to be back. So hopefully.